Every Star Wars fan will agree that the most influential villain award in the Star Wars franchise surely goes to our one and only Emperor Palpatine, as known as Darth Sidious. The Emperor has forever left his mark on pop culture and has always been a classic in the hearts of Star Wars fans. Palpatine changed the fate of Star Wars universe by orchestrating the Clone Wars and conquered the universe as the sinister ruler of the Galactic Empire. You might be wondering, what exactly does this have to do with psychology, and how does it relate to what drove the Emperor to commit such acts of violence and brutality? That is what we are going to find out in this video. The answer to this question lies in the psychological traits that Palpatine perfectly exemplifies, the Dark Triad. The Dark Triad is a set of 3 related personality traits that lead to general negative behavior, including Machiavellianism, Narcissism, and Psychopathy. They are called Dark Triad because of their malevolent qualities. Palpatine's character stems directly from these dark traits, thus making him the villain many know and love today. The first trait we are going to talk about is Machiavellianism. It refers to changing or manipulating others for personal purpose. Unsurprisingly, Palpatine is a master manipulator. He orchestrates the destruction of Jedi Order and the rise of the Empire by slowly turning Anakin Skywalker to join the dark side and become Darth Vader. Palpatine has tried to play the role of a father figure to guide Anakin and manipulate him behind the string. Eventually, he succeeded in separating Anakin from the Jedi Council and manipulate Anakin to turn against the Jedi Knight. By telling Anakin that with the Dark Force and his help, his loved life could be saved.
Know the power of the dark side. Power to save Batman.
The Emperor succeeded in turning Anakin into the dark side step by step with years of careful plotting and manipulating only to make Sith power grow and conquer the universe into his own hands. This section completely reflects this characteristic of his personality. The next trait we are going to talk about is Narcissism. Narcissism refers to grandiosity and overconfidence. Throughout the Star Wars franchise, Palpatine is utterly narcissistic, boasting about his ability to see the future to everyone around him. He believes that he is also better than others in all aspects. One of the most iconic instances of Palpatine's self-promotion is when he says to Darth Vader,
"Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen."
Ironically, however, Palpatine's narcissism proves to be his downfall. He did not expect that Darth Vader would finally give up the dark side and betray him for his son. This is not everything proceed as he has foreseen. He is indeed overconfident in his abilities. Furthermore, he did name his army the Imperial Army and also called himself the Emperor, which once again reflects obsession with power and narcissistic character. In addition to his self-centered and manipulative nature, Palpatine exhibits psychopathy, which means that there is no empathy and no sensitivity towards feelings. Palpatine is cold-blooded and has no mercy for anyone. He likes to torture and play with the enemy.
There is no mercy.
The Order 66 he issued, the troops he organized, and the Death Star he created all led to a bloody ending. And the most classic scene is that to make Anakin slowly move towards the Dark Force, he asked Anakin to kill his own apprentice, Count Dooku. He also displays psychopathy when electrocuting Luke Skywalker gleefully. This personality trait of Palpatine can be said to be an important factor in his success in establishing an empire and has further cemented his status as a treacherous and immoral villain. Emperor Palpatine's success as a villain comes from his personification of the Dark Triad. His Machiavellianism inspired him to manipulate Anakin Skywalker as a tool to secure absolute power. His narcissism leads him to overestimate his power. Lastly, Palpatine's psychopathic tendencies cause him to make people around him suffer without any hesitation. Palpatine's manipulative, prideful, and emotionless nature has seared his name into the minds of Star Wars fans. To millions of people around the world, the Emperor is the embodiment of evil and will remain that way for generations to come. His character makes him seem invincible, but also leads him to a situation of no allies and support. This is exactly the reason why he was defeated in the end. That's all. Hope you have understood how the Dark Triad drove Darth Sidious to become Galactic Emperor and the ultimate villain in the Star Wars franchise. Hope you enjoyed the video. You know the drill. Like, subscribe and share. See you next time.